as we were talking before we turned the mics and
Yep.
the camera on, you started off a sentence that immediately got my attention. You said one of the biggest challenges that you've had in your career working with leaders is what? As we were kind of talking about building strong teams and
Yeah.
helping people grow, because everybody to some degree who's listening right now is challenged with this generational shift. And a lot of really talented, experienced people with a lot of wisdom
Yep.
who are going to be moving on in 1, 3, 5, 7 years.
Absolutely.
So Phil, complete that sentence for me.
Yep.
Biggest challenge with leaders was what?
Biggest challenge with leaders, I think we talked about the succession, right? So everyone's trying to figure out who's going to replace like the wealth of knowledge that's preparing to walk out of the door, right? What does that look like? And so it becomes this battle of we don't have time, we don't have resources, but we need to upskill people. We need to sort of pass on these bodies of knowledge. So how do we hold the tension of the two? And my philosophy is always pick your poison, right? Pick your problem, right? Either time is a problem for us, or we're getting serious about succession, and how we engage succession becomes a very intentional effort, right? And so when I've worked with leaders, I've always chosen the latter. Like we engage succession at all cost, because what we've seen and what the data shows us is when we retain our people, we really get to retain 50 to 200% of also the annual of their salaries, right? We lose that when we lose people. So at the end of the day, I'm all about the people, but I'm about the money too, because business is to make money. And so we've got to think about how we want to spend that money.